Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. Okay, let's do some exercise. Maybe some sit-ups, I guess. Well, how about some leg exercise, huh? Yeah, yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Leg exercise. Okay. All right. Oh. Huh. All right. One more round. Oh man. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Muscle exercise, right? Yeah. Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's hard, but it's worthwhile, right? Yeah. Now, let's do some exercise, shall we? Okay. So, let's say there's some criminals, right? With a knife, right? Like, right? Oh yeah. I'm just, there's it's like different kind of flunky. It's like pushing away, right? Yeah. Oh, like this rotation, right? Yeah. Or like, front kick, right? 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 Yeah, we're just punching whatever, right? Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. Oh, yeah, exercise so important. So Okay. Okay. So, um, yeah, like taekwondo or aikido or like well, not much aikido, but what's the Japanese martial art? Karate, right? Yeah, karate, taekwondo. There's the rotational kick, right? But it's like like yeah. I mean, it's kind of cramped space here, so yeah, it's like it goes like that. Okay, alright. Yeah. Let's grab some water. Oh, yeah. Happy Saturday morning. So yesterday was Friday, so yeah, I did that Friday night live with Hunky Lee, and yeah, some kind of generous friends like you. I mean, watched along. So that was very nice. Thank you. And yeah, and but yeah, no participants as usual. And yeah, but that's fine. Yeah. So it's just me basically talking about myself by myself. But that's nice. Yeah, because like live is like Zoom meeting and also uh fed into the Facebook Live. It gives me some different kind of vibe, so to speak, right? So yeah, so it was cool. It was nice. Yeah, yeah. It's already uploaded to Friday Night Live with the Honky Lee channel. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Then after the episode, I went straight to bed. I just fell asleep. Right? Yeah. Why? Because I was busy at work Friday, full time. Yeah, 9 to 5. Right? And then I came home and then did the Friday Night Live with Honky Lee for about an hour and a half, I think. Maybe 2 hours, right? Yeah. I think it's been, I think it was about 2.5 hours, right? Yeah. Yeah. So after that, I didn't eat dinner or anything. I just went to bed. You know. And fell asleep. It was good sleep. Then I woke up. Okay. Right now it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. All right. So yeah, I had very good sleep. About 8, 9 hours. Yeah, it's nice sleep. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, like, I wrote something down, notes over there. Let me just read it for you. Excessive self pity is a form of indulgence. Okay. Yeah. So excessive self pity is a form of indulgence. Okay. Maybe some suicide prevention or depression prevention. Okay. Self pity, yeah, we all do that stuff every now and then. But what we are saying is like, don't do it too much. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm a single guy. Sometimes I feel lonely. Then, should I call myself loser? Sure. Like I'm running for campaign. You know, U.S. senatorial campaign from Alaska. But one campaign motto could be let lead lead. let Lee lead. How about let Lee lose? Well, when it comes to campaign, I'm okay either way. Win or lose, doesn't matter to me. Okay. Yeah, Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee. Yeah. Whether there are participants, audience or not, I'm okay either way. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, some people may call me a loser, 10-time loser, lifetime loser, lifelong loser. Yeah, whatever. I'm happy. I have friends. Okay? Yeah. Like once a year, I go out on a date too. Okay, with a nice lady. Um, maybe every other year, maybe. But it happens once in a while. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I have friends like you, so yeah, I'm happy. So yeah. But when I'm drunk, I'm like, oh, looking back. But yeah, self pity sometimes, but I'm just me by myself, and self pity sometimes, but not excessively so. Okay, yeah. So excessive indulgence in self pity, excessive self pity is a form of indulgence, self indulgence. I don't do that. Okay, yeah. I mean, exercise very important. Okay, it strengthens our mind and body. Okay, especially martial arts. It really strengthens your spirit, make you a stronger person. Okay. So, yeah, I regularly practice exercise. Yesterday during the lunchtime, I went to the gym. Okay. I sometimes I force myself to go to the gym. Sometimes I force myself to do dancing, martial arts, running, weightlifting, calisthenic. Yeah, sometimes I want to do it and I do it. Sometimes I force myself to do it. Okay. Yeah. Hmm? Okay, let's take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Rotational kick, right? Like oh boy, my martial arts ain't good at all, but I just like doing it. Right. Huge fan. Okay. Yeah, it's such a nice and quiet morning. So during the Friday, I mean, before Friday Night Live with Honky Lee, I kind of cleared the deck, kind of to hide what I'm drinking. Yeah, it's I used the plastic cup. Yeah, so yeah, it was nice. What did I talk about yesterday? FNLWHL. I was like counting how many ladies have I ever dated in my life. I think it's like between 20 and 30 ladies. Just going out, having dinner. About 20, 30 ladies. Very kind ladies. Okay. Oh, I guess about 25 maybe. I'm 42 years old. Okay. So it's like, I started dating when I was like 20 years old. So I'm 43 now. So it's like one lady per year on average. Okay. Yeah. So, so that's what I mostly talked about. Reminiscing good old days, right? Yeah. Hmm. Dating days. Yeah. About 25 ladies in my life that I've dated, went out with. I think it could have been 30. All right. Yeah. I'm 43 years old. Okay. So it's like one lady per year. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes led to romantic relationship. Sometimes just one date. Right. Yeah. Mhm. I'm not like promiscuous or anything. No. One lady at a time. Right. Yeah. I'm very much average American kind of guy. Okay, making average American salary. Alright, yeah. So dating, yeah, isn't it exciting? Like the very first date, right? Like back in the days, I used to do like online dating, right? And before I get a date, one date is like 100 ladies that I've asked out, rejected like 99 times before I finally get an approval. It was not easy at all. Then I get a date, right? Once a year. How exciting, right? Yeah. Hmm. Very exciting. Like butterfly in the stomach, kinda. Right? And yeah, I buy like bouquets of flowers and then nice dinner, right? And then conversation. I think it's great. It's something very beautiful. Like right? Yeah, a man and a woman, very innocent, right? Yeah. I between guys and girls, we're just friends, right? Yeah, hanging out between guys, that's great too. But a date, that's not the same. Okay, between guys and between girls, it's very more comfortable, friendly, chatting, right? But one-on-one date, a man and a woman, that's a whole different story, right? Yeah, it's like there's like romance, huh? Yeah, and it's different kind of fun time, basically, right? Yeah, like let's imagine let's do some acting, right? Okay. Let's say hypothetically, I'm dating a lady, right? And that I met in online dating site, and finally we meet in a nice restaurant. And what would I say? I would like, "Hi, it's me, Lee. Thank you for your time, and yeah, nice to meet you. And how was your day?" Yeah. It took me a long time to learn how to talk to a lady. Okay, that was not easy. It took me like years and decades to learn how to communicate with ladies. Okay, because they're different. Was not easy because when I was in South Korea, middle school and high school, it was all boys schools. So growing up as a teenager in South Korea, okay, 6 years, 3 years middle school, 3 years high school. That's Korean education system. Okay, for 6 years, I didn't quite interact with females. I mean, of course, I have sisters, aunts, female cousins, my mom, two grandmothers. I communicate with them, but when it comes to outside of relative family, ladies, okay, I mean, of course, my mother's female friends, yeah, I interact with them, but when it comes to uh, single ladies who are not my relatives, uh, didn't interact with them. I mean, if I go to McDonald's in South Korea or Kentucky Fried Chicken, yeah, some female employees to order some hamburger. Yeah, but other than that, none. It's all boys school, man. How about in the U.S. Army? Yeah, there are female soldiers, female sergeants, female officers, but very few. It's like 1%, maybe 2-3%. Probably less than 5% when I was in the U.S. Army. Okay, females. They're great. It's just that they're very few. So, but when I was in school, okay, I went to three different schools in America. Actually, four: University of Wisconsin, Cornell University, and three. Okay, University of Wisconsin, Cornell University, University of Michigan. Okay, yeah, three of them. Cornell, 2 years. PhD dropout. Okay, so I didn't even get the master's degree. Okay, I just dropped out after 2 years. But it's master's level equivalent education I got from Cornell. Okay. Oh. Yeah, those are universities. They are both. They have undergrad and also graduate level, like master's, PhD. Okay, all those three schools I went to. Okay. Yeah, half boys, half girls. Okay. But when I was in Madison, Wisconsin, majoring in computer science, also in Cornell University, computer science department. Okay, that's like 90% males. Okay, computer science back then 90% males, less than 10% females. Okay, because in the whole spectrum, You far left, you have femininity. Far right, you have masculinity. Okay, I'm kind of the far right in the spectrum. Okay, the things I've done: U.S. Army, computer science major, computer programmer. That's more like male stuff. Okay, so I was in Madison, Wisconsin for 7 years. Okay, and the computer science classes I took, or some mathematics classes I took, they're mostly males. Whereas the U.S. Army, yeah, mostly males. Whereas in Cornell, mostly males. Now here I am in Alaska. We have more males than females because Alaska is kind of masculine place. Yeah. So I have never been to liberal arts colleges, 4 year undergrad liberal arts colleges. Some of them extremely elitist. Okay. Never been to those schools. Okay. Uh, 4 year liberal arts colleges, expensive private colleges, many of them very elitist, very hard to get into. Okay, yeah, never been to one. Okay, yeah. Three American schools I've been to, they are all universities with undergrads and graduate students. Okay, so big schools. Yeah. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break, please. Hmm? Yeah. Thank you. Uh, let's talk about schools. Okay. Yeah. So some schools in America, after elementary school, middle school, high school, okay. In America, like 2 years in the middle school, 3 years in high school, right? Yeah. After that, some people decide to go to colleges, right? So there are liberal arts colleges that strictly 4 year undergrad level, okay, no graduate level, and there are some universities that have both undergrad program and graduate program like masters, PhDs, postdoctorals, all right. And then there are some schools in America that is strictly graduate, like research institutions. They take PhD candidates and postdoctorals. That's it. Strictly graduate students. Okay, they're like research institutions, like Scripps Institute in San Diego, California, biology, or Rochester University in Manhattan, New York. Okay? To name a few. Okay, there's some others. They only take PhDs or postdoctorals. What's postdoctoral? Those are people who graduate, who got already PhD, and they work with professors or researchers, senior scientists. Postdoctorals, they are the ones who just got their PhD, and they do postdoctoral research with the university professors or some senior researchers in some research institutions. Those are the postdoctorals. Postdoctorals. After that, they get their full-time PhD, real serious job with serious money somewhere. Okay, maybe they become assistant professor later, associate professor later, full-time professor tenure. Okay, yeah. Academic career, man. It's like, oh my goodness, it's. I couldn't do it. Okay. Oh, some of my friends did. Some of my friends are professors. Okay. Some of my siblings too, and my father went through that. Okay. I could not do it. Okay. It's like, oh my goodness, that's too much studying. I like studying, but not that much. There's no way I could do that. Law school is just typically 3 years, okay, but I finished in 2 years, okay, because I took two summer semesters, okay. And after that, yeah, you have to take bar exam. It took me 3 years to pass the Alaska bar exam. 3 years. Because I was studying like one and a half, alright. But I passed after 3 years. Alaska bar exam, okay. Took me two time to pass. First time missed by 1 point. Second time, comfortable margin. Alright. Yeah. Then I got a lawyer job. Okay. Yeah. So that's not too difficult. Okay. But to become a professor, that's like, dude, PhD on average like 5 years, 6 years. Okay. Some people finish their PhD in 3 years. Okay? But typically it's like 5 years, PhD alone. Okay. After that, you have 2 years of postdoctoral study. Okay. Then you apply for professor jobs, assistant professor, maybe for 3 years, then associate professors, like 5 years, and then full time, the professor, the tenured. Okay. There's no way I can do it. Okay. Oh. Some people become professors without PhD. Huh? Kind of back door, side door. Okay. Yeah, it's going around. Okay. Yeah, some people do that. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that. Oh. The former congressman of Wisconsin. What's his name? He's a Republican. Okay. He was Speaker of the House actually. I think he majored in economics. Okay, I don't think he even had a master's degree. But as a Speaker of the former Speaker of the House, former congressman, he became a professor. Okay, I do not remember his name. Okay. And some others, yeah, like Mr. Evan Toffler, right? A futurist. I don't think he has master's degree. Maybe undergrad. Okay, bachelor's degree. But he kind of became some kind of professor. Okay? He wrote books. Yeah, Future Shock, The Third Wave, uh, Power Shift, classics. Yeah. Do you want to be a professor? By all means, do it. Okay. But do I want to be a professor one day? Yeah. I guess it could be a nice retirement job, like kind of Sino-Korean. It means without care. Okay. Sino-Korean job, kind of retirement job. Sure. I'm not saying professor job is that easy. No, I told you, difficult. Okay, but if I ever become famous during my lifetime, yeah, if there's some job offer to be a professor, maybe liberal arts college or universities, yeah, I might take it. Yeah, maybe professor emeritus once a week, seminar style when I'm 84, kind of retirist job. Okay, professor emeritus. That's what my father is doing nowadays because he's in his 70s. Okay, he was a full-time professor economics in somewhere in Seoul, South Korea. Okay. It's like top 10 university, okay, in Seoul, South Korea. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think it is. Maybe top 20, okay? But in Seoul, South Korea, yeah, it's very nice school, okay? Yeah. Beautiful campus. Yeah, I've been went visit to my father's professor's office a couple of times. Okay. Yeah, beautiful campus. Yeah, the university, I'm not sure if top 10 or top 20, okay? I think it's top 10, okay? What I think. I don't know. Maybe top 20. Okay. Whatever. Let's take 5 minutes break, okay? And I look up that university that where my father's economics professor is it top 10 or top 20? I'm curious, okay? Let's take five, please. Thank you. All right. It is top 10. Yeah, yeah, top 10. Yeah. I looked them up, okay? So, yeah. It's just not my father, okay? It's several of my family members, my brothers and sisters, my mom, my dad, they all went to top schools in so South Korea, okay? Yeah. How about me? Well, I was accepted and I did attend one day in the same university where my father is a professor with full-time tuition, double. Why? Because I got good exam score when I was in South Korea as a high school student. Yeah, so full tuition. On top of that, because my father is full-time professor there, a tenured professor, yeah, full tuition. Okay, it was top 10 school. Okay, which one? I'm not in liberty to tell you. Okay, but it is top 10 school in South Korea. Okay, in South Korea, top 10. Okay, yeah, good, right? Then I also applied to American universities, and I got some admissions. About three of them. Okay, Washington State University and University of West Virginia and University of Wisconsin Medicine. Okay, and I picked medicine, Wisconsin. Okay, yeah. Why? I mean, the University of Washington State University of Washington, very good school. University of West Virginia, very good school. Okay, but Madison, I picked Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, because they have very strong engineering program, and I applied for electrical engineering. Okay, but later I switched to my major to computer science. Okay, why? Electrical engineering too much calculus. Okay, I love calculus, but not too much. So calculus is beautiful. I get it, but it was too much mathematics. Okay, so computer science, yeah, linear algebra, matrix, right, and combinatorics, right? Amazing. Boolean algebra, okay, Boolean logic, set theory stuff. Okay, discrete mathematics. Okay, there was something new. Okay, because when I was in Korean high school, all we did is calculus, calculus, calculus. Okay, I was like, oh, no more, no more, no more calculus, please. Okay. But as a computer science major, Madison, Wisconsin, we had to take three calculus classes. Calculus one, two, three. One and two, I just passed by exam. I didn't take the classes. I didn't have to. Because the same thing I learned in South Korea high school, okay. But calculus three, I had to take it. That's a vector calculus, which was really cool. Like your Green theorem, Stokes theorem, convergence, divergence, curl, whatever. Good stuff, right? Yeah. hmm You have like vector function, scalar function, all that stuff. Gauss's law, right? Yeah. A lot to do with physics, right? Mathematical modeling. Okay. Yeah, it was good. Then I took one more mathematics class in calculus. It's more about like optimization, like Lagrangian. Uh, yeah, that was cool. But that was that. And one statistics class, one linear algebra class, which was cool. Yeah, and combinatorics class, like this counting, like kind of a probability. Yeah, that was cool. And yeah, the electronics class that deals with like AND gate, OR gate, NOR gate, NAND gate, XOR, exclusive OR gate, Carnot map, the electrical circuit design. Okay, that was cool too. Yeah. Mhm. Good old days, right? Yeah. And I spent 2 years in Cornell University, which is Ivy League. Okay. I was born there. My dad got his PhD in economics there. Okay. That's how I was born. Yeah. My mom had to support my dad as a wife and also as a mother. And she got a job in Cornell University campus as a typist. Good 1970s. Okay. Chicken with this ink ribbon and paper roller and the old school typing machine. Okay, so yeah, that's the as a part time employee, my mom got the campus job there. Okay, then I was born, and my dad finished his PhD, and our family moved back to South Korea. Okay? And then my dad got a government job as a researcher, as economist, and then um, he created this Korean pottery business to make like porcelain cups, bowls, teapots in Korean traditional style. He created a company and gave it to my mom. And my mom did manage as a CEO of this small business company, and she did really well. Okay, so that's my family story. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So both my parents worked, and so they hired housekeeping ladies. Okay, one at a time. Okay, so they cooked for us and they helped us, clean the house and laundry. Yeah, because both my parents worked, so they also our babysitters too. Me and my siblings. Okay, yeah, very cool. Mhm. Yeah. Also, we lived out with my father's mother, paternal grandmother, in the same house. It was a big, nice condominium, like 5 bedroom condominium. Okay. Yeah, because both my parents worked. Mm, quite a big family. And my grandmother babysitted me too. Okay. And she was an amazing cook and great educator. Yeah. She taught me how to add two numbers when I was like 7 years old, when I was in kindergarten. Okay. Very cool lady. My maternal grandmother, my mother's mother, amazing cook too. Okay. Yeah. Great ladies. Okay. I have two grandmothers, two grandfathers. Okay. Great people. Okay. Yeah. My paternal grandfather, he passed away before I was born. Okay. Couple of years before. Okay. My maternal grandfather, yeah, I spent a lot of time with that gentleman. Okay. We would go hiking the mountains. Okay. Very cool gentleman. Okay. Such a great gentleman. One time, my maternal grandfather, he would, he and I, we went to a shoe store and he bought me a brand new pair of shoes. I remember that. I was so happy. It was running shoes. Okay, so very nice pair of shoes. Okay, my maternal grandmother, uh, I would buy her handbags from America when I came visit. Okay, yeah. Also, ladies' gloves in the winter. Okay, winter gloves. Yeah, she loved them. Okay, she loved my gifts. Okay, so they were so nice. Hmm. Also, some sweater like cardigan. Okay. Oh, she would love those gifts. Okay, because I love my grandfathers. Okay, I was very close to them. Okay, I have been loved. I'm still being loved. Thank you for your love. Okay, yeah, I'm blessed. Thanks to people like you. Cheers. Hmm. So I was loved by my teachers, professors, friends, colleagues, bosses, neighbors, towners. Okay, yeah. Mhm. All different races in America. In Korea, there were Asians, but in America, all different races. I've been loved by all different races. Okay, yeah. All different ideologies too. All different genders. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. Yeah. Love is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I've been blessed with one wonderful love in the world. Thank you. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So the um my paternal grandfather, he went to heaven before I was born, so I never met him, but I heard about him from my uncles, aunts, my parents, and also from my grandmother, my paternal grandmother. Okay. Yeah, he was a judge. He was a lawyer. He went to law school. Well, he was a late bloomer. Okay. Uh, he was a judicial clerk in somewhere in South Korea. You know, working for a judge, judicial clerk for a while. It took him long time to pass Korean bar exam, South Korean bar exam, which is notoriously difficult to pass. Okay. One thing kind of unique about South Korean judicial system, you don't have to go to law school to take bar exam. Okay. Actually, back in the days, America was like that. Okay. You don't have to go to law school to pass, to take bar exam. Okay. Some Koreans, South Koreans, they pass the bar exam without going to law school. Yeah, just like back in the days in America, okay? They just read law, just reading case books, statutory books, statutes, just studying statutory or case law, right? Uh, yeah, where Korean judicial system is statutory law based. It's not common law based. Like unlike American judicial system, American judicial system, except state of Louisiana, is based on British common law. Okay, so it's case based law, judge made law. Okay, Louisiana judicial system is based on France because Louisiana used to be French territory. Okay. So it's based on statutes. Okay, so Louisiana buys them. I'm sure it's very difficult to pass. Okay, it's somewhat different from the rest. Uh, Never into Louisiana, Hawaii, or Florida. Okay, I don't have that kind of money. Okay. Anyways, let me grab some blankets. So, uh, there's this Korean gentleman. What's his name? I forgot. He did not go to law school, but he passed South Korean bar exam, became a lawyer. More like more liberal side, like civil rights activist and also a lawyer. He became in South Korea. He became a congressman and he became famous and he became president. He's kind of a self-made man. Okay, born poor. Okay, but studied very hard and didn't go to law school, but he passed South Korean bar exam and became a lawyer. Okay, and later on politician and then president president of South Korea. Okay, yeah, very impressive gentleman. Okay, self-made man of South Korea. Okay, yeah, yeah. So in terms of business, uh, there's what's called 재벌. Okay, it's like international conglomerate business entities like Hyundai, Kia, Daewoo, Samsung, whatever. Okay, so the founders of Hyundai and Daewoo, uh, from what I recall, kind of self-made man. Okay, so they would write this autobiography. Okay, bestseller, so South Korea back in the days, 1980s, 1990s. Okay, uh, I don't know about the CEO of Daewoo. Okay, Daewoo Motor Company Electronics. Okay, back in the days. Hyundai, yeah, Mr. I think his name is Chong Ju-young. Okay. He did not even go to university, let alone MBA. Okay. But he's very street smart, business savvy kind of guy. Uh, Hyundai. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Chong Ju-young. Okay. I think that's his name. He's quite a legendary figure, and he ran for president, but he did not get elected. People joke about him. Okay. He ran for president when he was in his 70s, I think. Okay. People thought he was a joke, okay, but he's cool, okay. After he lost the election, he wrote his autobiography, okay, and it became bestseller back in 1990s. I did read it. Good book. Page turner. The title of that book, 이 땅에 태어나서. What does that mean in English? As I was born on this earth, planet Earth, kinda, okay. That's a rough translation. So my paternal grandfather, he was very charitable, humanitarian, philanthropist. Okay, philanthropy, charity. He would help out poor people. Okay, a lot of pro bono for the benefit of society. Free legal work for the poor people. Okay, that's my grandfather. My father's side. My mother's side, paternal grandfather, he was a banker, manager of some banks. Okay, and my maternal grandmother, she was a teacher. Hmm? My paternal side grandmother, she was a farmer. Okay, she would raise chickens, pigs, and she was very good at it to raise her children, 8 children, including my father. Okay, so she's very smart lady. Okay, they're smart. Okay, strong people, yeah. Heavily disciplined, very strong people. Okay, I have four grandparents. Okay, they lived through Japanese colonization and Korean War. All right, there were survivors. Okay, so four of them they were in heaven by now. Okay, I'm 43 years old, but I had great honor to interact with three of them. My paternal grandfather, I heard about them. Okay, I saw his pictures. Handsome man. Yeah, a judge and also lawyer. Okay, philanthropist. Yeah, handsome gentleman too. Yeah, yeah, I saw his pictures. Very handsome man. Okay. So my paternal grandmother would tell me she had a dream and she saw her husband hugging me, his grandson, okay, in his arms, okay. So that's what my grandmother once dreamed. So in her dream, my grandfather, her husband, was hugging me in his arms. Okay, yeah. Should tell me about that. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Maybe in heaven one day. Sure. I would love to interact with my paternal grandfather that I've never met because he passed away before I was born. Okay. In heaven, after I pass away. Okay. Yeah. I would love to have some drinks like soju or macju. What is soju? Korean rice wine. What's 맥주? That's Korean beer. Okay. Well, actually, 맥주 is more Western beer. Okay. The Korean translation, beer is 맥주. Okay. But Korean beer is called 막걸리. That's rice beer. It looks almost like milk, kind of yellowish white milk, but it's made with rice. Makgeolli, that's Korean traditional beer. Okay, I would love to have drinks with my paternal grandfather in heaven after I pass away. Okay, when will I pass away? I'm 43 years old, so maybe after 60 years. I want to live a long time. Okay, I want to pass like 100 year. Okay, maybe after I'm 110, maybe it's for me to go. Uh, but will I go to heaven or will I go to hell? That I don't know. I do my best to go to heaven. Okay, to see my paternal grandfather there. Yeah, some philanthropy. Okay, pro bono. Sure. Yeah, I'm a lawyer, just like my paternal grandfather. Okay, we do pro bono. Okay, yeah, sometimes we do. Okay, I think it's America Bar Association recommendation is like 50 hours per year pro bono work. Do I do that? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think yeah. Is it 50 hours per year? Is it American Bar Association recommendation? That's quite a lot. I mean, it's like, but do I do that much pro bono work? I'm not sure. 50 hours per year? That's a lot. Let me look it up. ABA recommendation, pro bono, American Bar Association. I'm not sure it's that much. Okay. Mm. What was I gonna look up? I forgot. Yeah, I was just doing some social messaging. Okay. social media messaging. What was I gonna look up? Tracing back the memory lane. So I was talking about my paternal grandfather, right? Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, I would love to have drinks with them. Soju, makgeolli, okay. But yeah, Korean drinks, traditional drinks, sure. Yeah, maybe 고량주, something stronger than soju or makgeolli, okay. Yeah, that'd be great. And I want to live a long time, maybe up to 110 years. Then I was gonna look up something. I forgot. My memory is like that of a fish, okay? Because I'm drinking. Drinking like a whale. Or do whales have good memory? They are mammals, right? But me, am I a mammal? I'm more like a fish. Can't remember a thing. Can't remember a thing. Okay, so what was I gonna look up? Let's take 5 minutes break, okay? Because yeah, alcoholic drinks it kind of wipes out memory, but cigarette nicotine it I learned when I was in taking psychology class. Just one semester introduction psychology class. Okay, I learned that yeah, nicotine actually psychology experiment proved that cigarette smoking actually enhances short-term memory. So let me try to get my memory back. Okay, by smoking some cigarettes. Okay, there's some good stuff in psychology. Okay, I appreciate psychology. Okay, and psychiatry too. Okay, but we are doing humanology here, so yeah, that's a totally different ball game. So let's take 5 minutes, please. Let me try to remember. Ah, Yeah, I'm sorry, I cannot recall what I was gonna look up. That's fine. So yeah, my paternal grandfather, yeah, I would love to have drinks with him in heaven. So oh, pro bono, okay, yeah, yeah, pro bono, yeah, was the ABA recommendation. Now I remember to go to heaven, like my grandfather, I have to do some pro bono. Okay, I do actually. Okay, 50 hours. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's that's a lot. I mean, 50 hours per year pro bono. I do I do that much pro bono work? I'm not sure. Okay, but that's not requirement. That's like more a recommendation. Okay, I'm not sure if I do 50 hours of pro bono free legal service for people who cannot afford lawyer fees. Okay, 50 hours. Maybe I'm doing that. Okay, because I'm an attorney in the civil side. Okay, I don't do criminal law. Okay, that's like I cannot do criminal work. Okay, criminal law, prosecutor or public defender, I cannot do it. Okay, it's just too much. So on the civil side and civil side lawyers. Okay, there are many different kinds, but I'm a personal injury lawyers. We work with insurance companies. Okay, so civil litigant, plaintiff side. Okay, defendant side. That's like insurance company attorneys. They're great. Okay, yeah, they're cool. Okay, so we work with them. Most times we settle. Okay, so personal injury lawyers. Mostly we are contingency fee based. So when we lose a trial, we don't get a penny. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of, I guess they can count as a pro bono. Okay. Yeah, civil litigants, plaintiff side, that's like victims of car accidents or whatever, personal injury cases. Okay. So if we lose our trials, yeah, then we don't get a penny. It's contingency fee based. If we win a trial, then we get one third of the award, jury award. Okay. So I guess they can count as pro bono when we lose a trial. Okay. Yeah, sometimes win, sometimes lose. Okay, like half and half. So yeah. I guess I do more than 50 hours of pro bono then. Hmm? Yeah. Okay, so it's settled. Yeah, I do more than 50 hours per year pro bono job. Okay, so, because sometimes we lose, sometimes we win trials. Okay, yeah. Okay, and when as a contingency fee based attorney, yeah, when I lose, I don't get a penny. Okay. Yeah, so you can count as pro bono. Yeah, because it's free legal service. Okay, settled. Case settled. Yeah, I do more than 50. Wait, well, maybe somewhat more than 50 hours pro bono. Okay, why? Because sometimes we lose a trial. Okay, yeah. Okay, cheers. How about me spending time in elections? Okay, well, last year I lost the election. Okay, but I didn't lose anything. Okay, yeah, 110 voters. Thank you, who voted for me. Okay, this is a big win in my opinion. Okay, yeah, and so is political activity campaigning election? Is that does that count as pro bono legal work? I'll say so. Why? If I become a senator, I'll be a legislator, lawmaker. Okay, yeah, it's about law and running for campaign. I do it for free. I even spend my own money and time. Okay, to be a senator, legislator, lawmaker, yeah, that's all legal. I think they can count as pro bono too. Is it too far-fetched argument? Maybe, but sometimes that's what lawyers do. Okay. And I am one of them. Because ABA, the moral ethical conduct guideline model code of professional ethics, whatever, professional conduct, okay, for lawyers, ethical guideline. Yeah, you can honestly argue for the extension of law, brand new law, okay. Just some provision for that. Yeah, so that's what I argue, okay. Yeah, political campaigning, I think it should be included as, it should count as pro bono. Why? If I'm running for senator or congressman or legislator, okay, it's about lawmaking, okay, so it's about law. I'm doing it for free, okay, so for the benefit of humanity, some legal work for the benefit of humanity, okay. I think it should count as pro bono hours. That's what I would say. Yeah, Latin language is beautiful, right? Pro bono for the benefit, right? Yeah, of humanity, okay. Yeah. Pro tempore is like for the time being, temporarily. Okay, so there's some legal maxims from Latin language. I think Latin is a very beautiful language. Right? I think it's very much alive. Some people say Latin is dead language. I wouldn't say so. Okay, it's still alive. Like res ipsa lacetur. Okay, yeah, that means things speak for itself, right? Or like there are a lot of Latin maxims in legalese, right? Yeah, I used to know some more, but it's been a long time. In Equity Court in England, a lot of Latin maxim, like in secular world. Okay, yeah, this what I used to know more. Okay, Latin. Never took Latin class. Some of my friends did, but I mean, if I'm gonna take some foreign language class, it would be more like Italian, maybe, so that I can actually use it. All right. I know some Spanish, some Russians, some Russian, Spanish, French. I'm kind of getting sleepy too. Okay, so some friends of Alaskan friends of mine, they know me martial art practitioner. They also know I'm not good at it, but they know I love martial arts, so they gave me some ideas. Okay, some Alaskan friends of mine. Okay, and they told me, "Hey man, yeah, so you say you love kung fu, right? Animal style. Why don't you come up with bear style kung fu?" Oh, that's a great idea. So at first I had no idea how I would do that. So I mean, in China they have five animal form, right? Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, what are those five animals? Classical Chinese kung fu. Okay, it's a question to you. Okay, if you want to think about it. Okay, yeah. Otherwise, I tell you in 5 minutes. Okay, five animal form. All right? Okay. Yeah, bear style kung fu. Okay, bear style martial arts. I thought about it and I came up with one. Okay, so my friends kind of told me to. Okay, yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Yeah, I show you bear style kung fu. Yeah. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get physical. Let's be more athletic. Okay. So yeah, five animal form. Yeah, you have snake style, right? Snake style, like, and you have leopard style, right? And then you have tiger style, right? Right? And then you have dragon style, like, right? Dragon style, and then you have, yeah, the crane style, right? Right? So that's five animal form. Okay. Snake, leopard, tiger, dragon, crane. Okay. How about bear style? I saw this YouTube footage. There's this gentleman, maybe in Canada or America, wherever. Okay. Uh, he was not. I don't think he was very physically fit. He was a little bit pot belly style, beer belly. I have that too. I just suck it in. Okay. I do have pot belly. I just suck it in. Okay. And grizzly bear, big one, charged at him. Okay. He was just standing there. Then he did this. Ah! Then it worked. Grizzly bear turned away, okay, and went back to the forest. Okay, so that's bear style kung fu. Okay, it works to people too. Criminals, bears, they are criminals too. Okay, they're cannibalists. They kill people. They eat people. They are murderers. Bears, they are not always nice. They are also burglars and thieves. Some of my Alaskan friends, they have some cabins in the woods, and they'll tell me, yeah, some bears broke their wooden door and came in the cabin. Okay, they do that stuff. Yeah, they break into the house, people's houses and cabins. Okay, they do that stuff because they have very keen sense of this smell. Okay, they do break into houses and doors. They're very strong. Okay, they're burglars, thieves, murderers, bears. They're not always nice. Okay, yeah. So bear style kung fu with this voice and big gesture, it works on criminals, human beings too, okay? To surprise them, okay? Because in Taekwondo, okay, yeah, I was trained in Taekwondo when I was a teenager, also, or child in Seoul, South Korea, okay? I went to Taekwondo school. What belt? Semi black belt, okay? Because in Korean tradition, if you're under 18, you get semi black belt. If you're over 18, yeah, then you can convert that to full blown black belt. Okay. So when I was in Taekwondo school in Seoul, South Korea, I was teenager, so I got semi black belt. Black stripe, half black and half red, black and red. That's semi black belt. That's Korean tradition. Okay. Taekwondo. Yeah, in Taekwondo, when you punch or kick, you make sound, vocalization, like ha, yeah, yeah, huh, huh. They do that. Okay, I think it's very effective. Okay. So that's martial arts, okay? Let's do some dancing. Where's my cell phone? Yeah, we'll do some singing and dancing, okay? Let's be athletic, be active. If I go to karaoke bar tonight or some another time, I go to karaoke bar after a long nap, Saturday, because Friday, yeah, I have to do Friday night live with Honky Lee, my campaign activity, and for Friday night, if I wake up at the right time, total is over, or like 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Yeah, go to karaoke bar, okay. Next time I go to karaoke bar, it could be tonight or it could be some other time. I will sing this song, okay? I think their band name is like McCoy or something. Van McCoy or something. American band, okay? Kind of one hit wonder. Uh, Sloopy. Hang, the McCoys, okay? Hang on, Sloopy. That'll be my song, okay? It goes like this. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Yeah. So that's the dancing and singing, okay? How embarrassing. I'm sorry, okay? Yeah, I'm not a good dancer, but it's tough to sing and dance without any background music, okay? But I cannot play any music here because I don't own copyright to those musics. Yeah. Ah, some nice exercise, right? Yeah, so cool. Yeah, let's get physical, exercise, diet. Very important, all right? Because you can only be happy when you are physically healthy. So yeah, be happy and healthy, okay? And you need diet and exercise. How about me drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes? I'm like, yeah, so what? I'm healthy and happy. Let me get some stronger drinks. Yeah, I've been drinking sake and soju all this morning, but I want something stronger, okay? Because after this episode, I'm gonna sing and dance in the Google YouTube music videos. Alright. Okay. Where's my just Willow Tree Bark vodka? Where is it? There it is. Uh, yeah. Good. Yeah. Yeah, aspirin, willow tree bark, okay, it really clean up the blood, right? Get rid of all the cholesterol or the fatty content in the blood vessels. Yeah, good for the heart, arteries, veins, willow tree bark, kind of like aspirin, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's make some room here. You know, I remember back in the days in South Korea, I would play these video games in the video games arcade, right? Yeah, and there was this one video game I remember back in 1980s. Okay, it was about Michael Jackson. Okay, Moonwalker movie. Okay, it was based on that. Okay, so Michael Jackson, he would. Okay, so it's a video game, in a video arcade, video game arcade. All right, this total booth, right? Right. Yeah, it was about Michael Jackson. Okay, so and he was surrounded by his opponents, some of them robots. Okay, and then you click the right button or combination of this joystick, right? And Mr. Michael Jackson would start to dance, and his opponents, his enemies, including some robots, monsters, they would dance with him. Huh? I remember that video game, Moonwalker, Michael Jackson video game. Okay, let me see if I can find it in the internet. Okay, that was like back in 1980s, old video game, two dimensional. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Okay, maybe some image search. Yeah, yeah, I found it. It's in Wikipedia too. Huh? Okay. 1988. 1988. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker video game. Okay. 1988. Sega. I think that's Japanese video game company. Let's go there. Yeah, it is Japanese video game. Sega. SEGA. Yeah, I remember this video game. Really cool stuff. This Michael Jackson, he have this. He's African American, right? Yeah, he had this fedora head, white dress. Okay, and he would like dance in this video game, right? Yeah, that's really cool stuff, right? Yeah, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. That's Sega Japanese video game. Okay, back in the days, 1988. I remember this. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Japanese video games. Yeah, Japanese. I mean, video games is based on American video games. Uh, Steve Jobs of Apple Macintosh, he used to work for some video game companies in America, San Francisco, Silicon Valley. Okay, yeah. So video games started. That's American invention, Silicon Valley. Okay, yeah. Video games started in America, but Japanese, they are good students of Western civilization, so they learned and they exceeded. Like Nintendo, you have Famicom, Family Company, Famicom, Family Computer, Nintendo, Sega, and all the other stuff. Okay. Then later on, Americans took it over, like PlayStations and Xbox. Okay, more three dimensional. Yeah, I don't do three dimensional video games. I'm more old school when it comes to video games. Okay, two dimensional. That's good enough. Okay. So, but I'm a huge fan of this Japanese video game companies. There's some Korean ones too. Okay, maybe some Chinese as well. Some 1980s when I was in elementary school. Yeah, I played a lot of video games, mostly Japanese. Okay, this one Japanese video games that's called like Yurangi in Korean pronunciation Yurangi. That's the period of floating ghost. Yurangi. Okay, Yu means floating, Ryang means spirit, ghost. Ki means period. So it's like period of floating ghost. It's like Ghostbusters movie, Pandora's box, all the hell break out. Okay, is that kind of is based on Chinese legend, Chinese fable. Okay, yeah, the period of floating ghost. Okay, also features in one of the X File episodes, like Fox Mulder, Dana Scully, X File back in 1990s. Okay, Yeah. What's that episode's title? X File. It's based on like San Francisco, Chinatown. Okay. I don't recall. Okay. So Fox Mulder, Dana Scully from FBI, Washington, D.C., or Virginia, whatever. Okay. They came to visit San Francisco, California to investigate some crimes in Chinatown, San Francisco. Okay. 1990s. X File episode. Okay. What's the title of that episode? They were interacting with this Chinese American male detective. Okay. I love that episode. Okay. So Hell Money. That was the episode title. Hell Money. Right. It was like this black market organ donation, human organs sales, black market. Also, story of Chinese immigrants. Right. Yeah. Mhm. That's cool. Some other like Japanese video games, like something like 1942, whatever it is, Airplane, okay, and like Platoon or Rambo, good stuff, right? Video games. You know what? If I become very wealthy, maybe I buy some video games and I don't know, maybe Xbox or whatever, PlayStation, whatever, and purchase all these legacy Japanese video games back from 1980s. Like Mario, Super Mario, Mario's Brothers, this kind of Hispanic theme, right? With mustache, okay. Yeah, Super Mario, Mario's Brothers, okay, one, two, three, right? I remember playing those video games, okay. If I become very wealthy, maybe I'll buy some video games, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever, and purchase this legacy Nintendo style Japanese video games from 1980s, okay. Yeah, if I make enough money, okay. Nowadays I don't. Okay. I get by, I pay my bills, okay, but I there are too many lawyers. So lawyers, new lawyers like myself, we don't make that much money. We make average American salary because lawyers labor market is saturated, oversupply situation, okay. And that depresses the price, lawyer salary, okay. We just make new lawyers about average American salary, like $50,000 per year, okay. Just about that, okay. So $25 per hour, okay. Just about, okay. So, but if later on in my life, if I have some disposable income, yeah, I buy Xbox or PlayStations and purchase this legacy 1980s Nintendo style Japanese video games, okay. It's in my list of things that I like to do. Huge fan, yeah. Japan is the very creative people, okay. So manga, Japanese animation, video games, okay. They're really good, okay. Professionals, right? Huge fan, yeah. They're great. Yeah. I'm an Asian American, so I love Japan, Korea, China, Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, okay. I love Asia, all right. I love America too. I love Europe, Africa, Middle East, Israel. I love all places, all people. Okay? Yeah. I love blacks, whites, Hispanics, mixed races, Asians. natives, aboriginals, and I love all people, okay? Because I've been loved by all of them. Right? Yeah. I love females, males, all ideological people, Democrats, Republicans, okay? I love all of them, okay? We may disagree in ideological terms, but people and ideologies, they're strict distinction. They say in Christianity, hate the sin, but not the sinners. Yeah, hate the sin, but do not hate the sinners, because we are all sinners. We are people. People are people, okay? Yeah. Strict distinction between, in humanological language, people and ideologies, they're different. They're not the same thing, okay? Yeah. I oppose many ideologies out there, but I do not oppose people who subscribe to those ideologies that I oppose. I do not oppose people, but I do oppose ideologies. Uh, some of them. Alright? We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And after that, we'll wrap it up real soon, okay? It's been more than 2 hours, and I gotta do some dancing. Okay? I'll hook up this YouTube in this laptop computer to a big screen TV and do some dancing session, okay? Maybe some singing too, okay? So after this episode, okay? Before I get wasted, before I get too drunk. Hey. Willow bark tree vodka to clean up my blood, right? Yeah. Kind of tastes like aspirin. Willow tree vodka. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. All right. All right. Uh, so let's finalize this episode, okay? I sing a song, okay? The Beatles. Yeah, white boys, Caucasian, European, okay, the British, right? Kind of like what? WASP, white, Anglo-Saxon, Protestant. I'm not sure if they are Christians, okay, the Beatles. Maybe some of them were Buddhists. George Harrison. I don't know, okay? Maybe some of them were Christians, okay? But yeah, this boogie woogie, African American style, this blues chord progression. I took one class, musicology, in Madison, Wisconsin. One of the bestest classes I've ever taken. I loved it. Yeah, so blues chord progression like 1 4 5, something like that, okay? Boogie woogie, back in African American style, okay? Blues, based on blues progression, okay? It goes like this, okay? You make me dizzy, Miss Lazy. The way you rock and roll. You make me dizzy, Miss Lazy. You so fat. Okay, baby. Girl, I wanna marry you. Ah! Yeah, that's the Beatles singing Boogie Woogie, African American style blues chord progression. Okay, Miss Dizzy Lizzy. Okay, that's Beatles song. Okay, okay, let's wrap for today. Okay, thank you. God bless you. I love you. Thank you for loving me. Okay, thank you. Have a nice weekend. Bye.